Right, this is the benchmark of the GeForce 710, and I'm having to run it on a monitor because otherwise it just will not on my mobile phone. If I use a recording software, it's not going to report truly what it can run at. So, as you can see at the moment, Unigine Heaven is running at between 30-33 frames a second. Graphics to 1204. I've actually clocked it 250 megahertz higher than what it is on the graphics core, and 250 on the memory core. As you can see, it's pumping around 58, 56, 57 degrees, so it's not bad. So now what I'll do is I'll bench test using the benchmark at the top here, and I'll run it, see what it gives us. So down here in the bottom right hand corner, it's going to give the frames per second. So that's without tessellation, obviously, because if I stuck tessellation on, it would probably kick off and crash. So on a 250 over the benchmark, it's giving 49 frames a second at the moment. So, can you overclock the Nvidia GeForce 710? You can. It's not bad quality, really, considering. That is pretty good quality. Sorry for the screen flicker, guys. I know that that can be a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's just having to do with it on a mobile phone, because otherwise it just won't give a true reading. It's recorded on a 32-inch, I think that's 32-inch monitor, not monitor, TV. It's a Samsung, I think it's a Samsung TV, yeah, it's a Samsung TV. So, not bad going, considering. So, the 710 is clockable. I'll show you the clock settings as well when the benchmark is finished, and you can see what I've done. I'm using MSI Afterburner for the clock functions, but that's running quite smooth, isn't it? I mean, you look in the corner, it's giving like 33.8 frames a second, minimum 14.9, maximum 48.9. So minimum roughly about 15 frames a second, maximum roughly about 49 frames a second. So it's not bad considering. Temperature at the moment is now 57 degrees. Going up to 58, kind of don't know whether it wants to stay at 58 or 57, but obviously because I'm clocking it, it is making a big difference to the temperature. But considering this is quite a heavy benchmark anyhow, for testing the graphics card, that's not bad. 31 frames a second currently at the moment, 32 frames a second. 30 frames a second is well more than adequate for decent gaming nowadays. I know there's a lot of people out there saying about 60 frames a second and you've got to have 60 frames a second. No, you haven't. Most computer games only run at between 30 and 35 frames a second anyhow, and they're optimised for 30 frames a second, so 60 frames a second is kind of irrelevant. Yes, that's me in the background. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, what kind of phone are you recording that? I'm recording this on the Samsung Galaxy S6. Let's see what it gives out as the overall benchmark score if it's finished. I think it's nearly over now. No, we've got 5 scenes left. I think I paid £28 for this graphics card about 3 years ago. Brand new. I should have bought one second hand really, but I was all for the idea that second hand graphics cards are no point. That's a bit glitchy, isn't it? All that refresh rate on there. Look at that looking weird looking thing. Right, so what did we get? What was our overall benchmark? It's just gonna, there we go. So, frames per second, 34.5. Minimum 14.9, maximum 58.8. There's a platform, Windows NT 60.2, the AMD Phenom 2 X6 1035T processor, and the Nvidia GeForce GT 710 with 1 full gig of DDR3 memory. I think it's DDR3, it might be DDR4, could be even DDR5, who knows. So, now that it's done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close that, and I'm going to come out of here and show you what the clock settings are for the 710 that I'm using at the moment. So, hello. So I'll get rid of that. Bring up the clock. So as you can see, it does say there, GeForce GT 710. My clock is running 250 over, 100% out on the fan. At the current time, you know, it's not bad considering. So if you like this video and you're interested in having me test more games, I'm going to do a clock test of Doom at some point, but I'm not obviously going to record that because it plays about 25 frames a second as it is anyhow. So thanks for watching. As always, like, comment and subscribe, and click the bell down below for more, and please comment. Comments always help, good or bad. If you like the video, if you didn't like it, what you thought I could improve on the video, and other than that, I shall see you again. Bye bye.